Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds with me, your host, Parallax. The last time that we were here, we went up to Amber Heights, I believe, and we spoke with their leader. The leader is a fanatic who is not very good at managing people, but can inspire people. So he had a problem where he wasn't taking care of his iconoclast followers, and he was sending people on raids that they didn't really need to go on, and other people who did need to go on raids weren't funded. They weren't sourced properly. So what I think is going to happen is that his second in command, this lady, I think she's going to Zora. And by the way, if you go back and look at the other videos, and I haven't had a chance to do so, I kind of forgot, but if you read through the logs, especially the logs at the printing press, which is over here, the one publications place, if you go over there and read the logs in the computers, Zora pops up. Like her name, no, it wasn't the printing press. It was over here at the Cascadia. Her name, she's over here. She's the one that set the code to open up this bridge to go back and forth. And we did end up murdering a guy named Herbert who lived in a super secret little base at the bottom of that bridge. I think he was friendly, but I walked into his room and I saw something. Let's see, is there anything in this room that I could replicate? Yeah. So like this, you see how it has a red hand to denote stealing? Well, when I walk, what does this say? Oh, it's just patient charts. It didn't have that little stealing hand thing, so I picked up like one or two things off a bench, and then he like aggroed and started to attack. So I don't know if he might have been friendly. I should have reloaded just to kind of see, but what's done is done. Anyway, let's talk to Zora, and let's see if she wants us to coup d'etat.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I actually have no idea.
Raid, right? A little messy for my tastes, but those guys were in and out like pros.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
A random door code doesn't sound helpful. The Amber Heights gate? I'm not quite sure what that is.
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
Interesting.
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Right.
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs.
Don't worry.
I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Right.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find.
Sucker bait.
Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Interesting. I don't like that it's called sucker bait, but I really do like the idea that we can maybe find out if somebody did something super duper bad, because if it was Sanjay that did it, then I don't want him. I really just don't want the corporations back. I want this place to remain free. So that might give me some blackmail or leverage or whatever to get him to keep the corporations out. I feel like probably I should have. Oh no, maybe there's a fast travel point right there, and it's. Oh no, we never went there. We never went to that to this factory. We saw it and we just bypassed it. Okay, Amber Heights gate. Oh look, the Unreliable is there at Amber Heights or at Fallbrook. Am I in Fallbrook or Amber Heights? I don't know where I'm at right now. That's Amber Heights. I don't think I'm at Amber Heights, am I? Oh, cool. I am at Amber Heights. Okay, yes. So I'm at Amber Heights. That's Fallbrook. And then that's for the... Nice. I don't even know where you're supposed to land the Unreliable. I guess there might be a landing pad in Stellar Bay I just haven't seen. Okay, we need to go over here for this quest. So I suppose we can just travel right there to the crossroads. I don't think we really needed to sell anything or buy anything. I think we're good to go. I don't think it's going to be a big quest, but we'll see. You never really know. Let's just check right quick. We're at 156 out of 250, so we can hold 100 pounds of equipment. You know what? It might be a good idea to go... Let's do this. Let's do this. Where's the Unreliable at? Let's go to the interior of the Unreliable, which is weird because it's going to put us in orbit. If you don't believe me, look.
Your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
So take or transfer. Let's transfer this stuff. Storage. And then this stuff here I think I can sell. Yeah, but that super duper nifty hat's gone. Oh man. I think I want to keep these. Just because every now and then I'll find like a wild... I'll find a wild workbench. There is a quest we can do while we're up here, and it is this one. So let's go do this just while we're on the boat. I mean, I know we're kind of geared up for the sucker bait quest, but let's just go check this out while we're here. Just for fun. Alright, welcome, Captain. I don't really see any prompts. Oh, okay. Pavarotti, I don't do this ever, so here goes. There's this engine, see, and it hums real nice like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's confident hacking up sludge because there's a blockage, it just won't budge. What's the engine to do? When the wrencher strides in like a shark, hair all done up and fancy and dark. He feels a spasm in her compressed alternator trembling because it's aching to meet her. What's the engine? Okay. Why are we reading their email? Yeah, this is June Lee. Okay, alright. I don't know that. Okay, unread messages. Unread message list from Bedford. From Wingman's Wingman, Bedford to Hawthorne. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventure. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of well steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your other buddies. Okay. Okay, that was the only unread thing we had. Archive message. Oh, jeez. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope that your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty tidbits and noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individual, you. I only pray that idiot Thomason wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope you're meeting... Okay. I don't know where you were raised, but I hazard a guess it may have been by a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere message of one's friends. Hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. I have no idea who this is. Who are they talking to? I have no idea what any of that is. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. There's no calling for shouting. My terminal was busted. I guess this is the previous Hawthorne talking to somebody. I don't know. So this is a shrink ray. I don't really want to read any of this. Okay. So this is giving us quests to go look for more science weapons, I believe. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, we got that. We did that. We updated the quest there a little bit. Okay. Oh, that makes me feel better. So basically what had happened is we had a quest here, a side quest to go check his computer for clues, and it seems in the logs there was talk of more of these science weapons, right? We're not going to be doing the science weapon quest right now, but in the future, if we have a little bit of downtime, we might go run around and just try to pick up some more science. Well, we haven't even used the whatever it's called, the was this Sam? Does he get to level? Oh, we get to pick his stuff. Yeah, this is the same stuff that everybody else gets, which is a little. I mean, it's. I don't know. It seems a little. It seems a little. I don't like it. I don't like that that seems lazy. That seems lazy. Ah, yes, my skills here. Here we go. So we've maxed that out, or we haven't maxed it out, but we put enough points. There we go. So now we put enough points into everything where we're not going to get any more benefit from. We have to individually do it. So, of course, we'd like to look and see if there's anything we can get to 60. Because 60 is where you kind of get your first kind of perk in it. Persuade isn't even at 50 yet. So let's do 3 just to get persuade up. And here's the weird thing. It's like persuading, lying, and intimidate. I wonder if every single option, like let's say you're talking to somebody and they're not doing what you want them to do, right? So the game is like, okay, cool. You have 3 options. You can either persuade the person to do what you want, you can lie to them to get them to do what you want, or you can intimidate them, right? That would be cool. I just kind of wonder if that's how it goes, or if like some people you can only ever lie to and some people you can only ever persuade. Because you know the game has to be balanced. Get that up to 50 at least. And then I have 1 left. We'll try to get that up to 50 at least. So we'll be like a jack of all trades, master of none. And I'm okay with that.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
I feel like she's lying. All right. Modify. What is this? That's the assassin's rifle. This is the light machine gun. The machine gun, I think we've already changed out its barrel, right? Or is it the mag? No, the mag does it. So the barrel, we haven't done anything to the barrel. What does this do? The noise improves the weapon's rate of fire. Well, look at that. Look at that. And I love how the modification comes up on the LMG where you actually can see it. So now this thing fires faster than it did before. That's just great. That is just fan-freaking-tastic. This one's already been modified to the gills, so it's good to go. This one, the magazine can be changed, but the magazine, all they're going to do is change the weapon type. This one changed it to N-ray, which might be cool. But the only bad thing is this thing doesn't fire quickly, and the N-ray, the more you hit them with it, the more damage they take. So with this one, I don't think that's a good improvement. 2x scope. 6 scope. Ooh. Ooh. I'll throw that on there. I mean, the iron sights is nice, but I'll put a... Oh, it already has one. It already has sights. Okay, nice. What is this? The Mark II assault rifle? It doesn't have any sights on it, but that's a weird thing. Like with the computer, like I don't know, does the computer ever? Does it need? Like I guess so. I guess it'll make her shooting it. It'll give her yeah, extendo sight. It ups the stats, right? So the maximum range went up and the effective range went up. So I guess I'm okay with that. Now let's go look at the armor. 63, 62, and 62. Now this has... Oh, I was supposed to look that up. Because on the right-hand side, you see how it says toughened armor by damage type? And then all that stuff is falling? Like that just... To me, it's a glaring, like... You will lose armor. You will lose armor. Which sucks because this is supposed to help. Maybe if you increase the armor against physical damage, then it's going to reduce it against range damaged. Increase your dialogue and leadership skills. Ooh, that might be something I want to put on mine. Increase your, what is that, tech skill? Ranged weapon skill. Those are good. Those are good. All of those are nice. I might want to put all those on my armor. Increase the range at which interactable objects are highlighted. The distance you travel when dodging. And noise made while moving. I don't know whose armor is who. It has to be that the orange armor is mine. So that has to be mine. Let's throw some of these on here. Modifications, I have 3 skill, and this is skill, but I think I can only put 1 on here, so I have to pick. Do I want to be better at ranged weapons or better at dialogue and leadership? +5. Look at that, +5 dialogue and then +10 leadership, so that's 15, where this one's only 5. So I think the choice is made for us. Yeah. Silver tongue kit. Love that. And then utility here, like none of this stuff really. I mean, I like that, but we're losing 14 damage just for that. Like I don't know. Let's look at this now. It still says 63 armor though, doesn't it? All these are 62, 63. So are we really losing anything? Like what does it physically mean when all that stuff is going down negative? No idea. Let's hold. Can I hold? No. I just want to repair. E repair. Okay, hold all R to repair all. Okay, perfect. And I can't even repair this stuff. I have nothing to break. Ooh, I have this stuff to break down. Augmented grounding shock armor rating 10. Improved thug kit. Melee weapon skill +10. Defense skills +10. Carrying backpacks +20%. Iconoclast helmet made specifically for an apostle, not an apostate. Oh, heavy melee damage +5. Okay, none of that stuff really. All right, there we go. Okay, now we've done a little bit of housekeeping. I think we can go ahead and save the game right quick, and then we'll get back down to some business.
Behind you.
Hey, thanks, Ada. Reach. We're gonna take the A team out again. I always do that. Like I always pick like 2 people, and I never take anybody else because I need things to be consistent. You know what I mean? Like I don't do well if people are changing and you know, on me. Like, oh, I know that so and so can do this maneuver. Like, oh, you didn't bring them with you. Now you have to do this guy, and he doesn't do that maneuver. Like I don't do well changing. There's a bunch of bad guys over there, and that's the way we're going. So let's do it. Is that the queen? That is a queen. All right. Brand new weapon with increased fire. God, she just melted that queen. Melted. That was amazing. That was amazing. It took an entire clip, but that girl just melted. Oh, that is you cannot put a price on that feeling. What's up? That's fantastic. This one's a mega. It was a mega mantisaur or whatever it's called. Wow, he had a lot of stuff on him. Telescoping staff Mark II. Neat. And he set me on fire. Somebody set me on fire. Where are the girls at? Are the girls trying to beat somebody up? Oh, no, the girls are behind me. I thought they ran off in front of me. Yoink. Look at the vase. Look at the vase here. Just so completely 100% not part of the aesthetic of any of this other stuff. A clay vase. Okay. Whatever. I mean, it's pretty. I like it. It probably would have made sense if you were going to go through the trouble of shipping a clay vase all the way out here to be used on your front porch. It probably would have more design than just being completely 100% gray, dreary, ugly. You know what I mean? Like it fits the aesthetic of all the stuff around it. It blends in well. But why would you do that? Like, why would you make a... And if this was a locally made clay pot, why? It would smell like sulfur because everything here is infused with sulfur. If someone went out and made this clay pot on their own as a hobby, they would have decorated it. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't... I don't know. Doesn't make sense. More clay pots. More jugs. Interesting. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe clay pots and jugs have always been in the game and I've just now noticed them. Okay, I don't see anything else to loot or any more bad guys. Let's go talk to the computer. Record room status is sealed. Enter an administrative code. Records room access accessible. Warning, unauthorized entry to the records room will result in immediate reassignment. Understood. Thank you so much for the warning. You know what? We only have 600 rounds of ammunition on that thing. Let's do this. We have 2,000 rounds of this. Yoink, 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 yoink. I love looting stuff in these games. Refurbished low pressure helmet. Sublight thug. Hemlock eye patch. Interesting. Don't mean to step on you there, brother. Light ammo, heavy ammo. Sketchy low pressure suit. We've seen those a lot. Revamped power armor. Toughened. We've seen all that. This is a good little place to loot. I'm not quite sure how the gate thing... Oh, I guess it's going to be that, huh? Old data cartridge. A data cartridge found in the remains of an old outpost on Monarch. Given the rust, the sulfur degradation, and the years spent sitting in dirt and dust, it'll be a miracle if anything can be found. Still, Zora would be interested to see it. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, go ahead and hack this thing open or lockpick it. I'm not quite sure. 500 bits. That'll be good once we get a new weapon. Alright, let's save it right quick before we move on. Everything right here looks looted and policed. This substation has been decommissioned following the closure of work order UDL-211. Communications functionality has been disabled. Logs and messages have been archived. Boop. Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outpost. This whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought mask. I'm sure I heard someone in the caravans breathe beneath the tower. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cable guys. We've got signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I ought to note that I was right about the caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of hell, I don't know. A big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get off this rock. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Frank's complaints regarding the dangers of the Terra 1 wildlife have been redacted. Oh, he never voiced his concern. This notice issued on January serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible work environment due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption. The Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught using Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment as defined in Halcyon Code 21.1. He said Amber Heights was going to have more bits than he can spend, but those suited morons up and spend it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. I told you. You can't eat a book. Look at us now, all of the closets and cooped up here. Look at our wounds. We had to choose one that's up. Feel like a marauder digging in the walls like this, but we got to get out of here before we starve. It ain't possible. But Nielsen over there is trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't have the energy to fight him on it. Screw that fella. Eyes bigger than his stomach. Interesting. All right, well, we got to be on the lookout for a guy named Byron. What? Oh, Byron was the one that let him in. Byron was the one that let him in. Of course. I complained last episode about how derivative these storylines and characters were. How could we not have seen... What was that noise? How could we not have seen it? The reason why Byron didn't want to go and investigate who let them in is because it was him. He let them in. Probably because they said that once they led this attack, then the board would leave. Is that a bad guy? It's a hooligan. You a hooligan? The bad thing about the shock stuff is you can't see your round placement. Man, between me and the girls, we just take care of these things too fast. You know where the girls are. Broke my leg. Wherever the girls are, they're fighting for their lives. Good job, ladies. I'm going to these little places here because I just need to know what they are. Abandoned safe house. Okay, got it. Look at that thing over there. I felt like we cleaned this whole area out, but all this stuff just keeps coming back. I really hope the game doesn't spawn it back in. Like up there, we haven't gone up there ever. Probably something up there. Yeah, look, there's probably something up here. I mean, there's nothing on the map like human settlements, but I bet we can go up there and get into some trouble. Probably something over here, maybe. But there's just some places I haven't even visited, like this place. I want to make sure I get back there. Let's just quick travel back to Amber Heights. Let's go turn in this. I'm really interested now to see what's going to happen. It's gonna be Byron is the guy that runs this place. I bet she kind of has her suspicions too that it was Byron that opened the door and that she's trying to send me out here to get evidence so that she can take over the
Welcome back.
iconoclast.
You find anything out there? Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait,
Told you.
this one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
He caused the attack.
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually thinking about going back up to the boat and taking a nap because we haven't slept. Like I want to try to run this game as realistically as possible. But we haven't slept in a very, very, very long time. So let's go back to the boat. We're gonna sleep, and then where did we land? There we go. We're gonna sleep for 8 hours, and then we're gonna see if maybe we got another a quest from her is gonna pop up, and if not, then we'll go get some Pavarotti.
To feel ennui.
And then we'll get Pavarotti's fancy clothes. How funny would it be is if you take your armor off and everything? Like, what would she say? I don't want to take my armor off because I'll lose it and all this mess. But it would be funny if you could disrobe and like maybe she would say something to you. Sleep for 8 hours. Yep, we're gonna go to sleep. We're gonna have a little nap. All right, we just slept.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
There we go. We did. We're naked. You're not gonna say anything? I think it'd be funny if she would say something. Yeah. Oh well. Look at our guy. Look at that mustache. Beautiful man. All right. We did get something like a telescoping thing, Mark 233 DPS. I wonder if that's better than what the girls. The girls probably have a lot more. If we can change that though to I kind of don't care. How perfect. Such a beautiful game. Star Citizen's Free Fly event is this week, and I really should be downloading it, and I really should be flying it and playing around and doing stuff. But man, I kind of don't care. Star Citizen's too clunky. It's too clunky. Like, it's super immersive, but it's super clunky at the same time, and it just doesn't feel... I don't know. And I kind of almost don't care. Like, I made 300,000 AUE, which is more money than I've ever made in that game. But I kind of just don't like what are you gonna do with it? Pavarotti's feeling self-conscious about her attire. Help her find something a little more flair at Celestial Haberdashery in Byzantium. I don't think we have access to Byzantium. I don't think we're allowed to fly there. There's Olympus. Yeah, we're not allowed to go to Olympus. Tartarus we're not allowed to go to. There's the ground breaker. Where is that? Hold on, maybe I can do this. No. Sometimes when you activate the quest, it'll give you a little green dot. But there's no green dot. Okay. Well, I guess we're not doing her quest right now. Weapons from the Void. And then this one here is return to the information broker. Okay, maybe we can do that. Let's go to the information broker. We'll just stay here and we'll go to the information broker and we'll talk to him. I didn't think we had anything to do on Monarch. I thought we were kind of done there for a second, but we'll go to talk to him and then We'll see what the problem here is with Byron and the Iconoclast. Where was it? It's an elevator, I believe, is it not? Or is it a stairs? Could be stairs. I thought it was an elevator. All right. Better. Oh, it's an elevator on the way out, I think, maybe. Oh, I have no idea. Okay. Let's chit-chat, brother.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
MSI and the Iconoclast are no longer transmitting the data. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Come on, do you really want to get invested in the details? We finished the job.
Is that so?
I helped both MSI and the Iconoclast get what they wanted. You're an information broker. If you want to know, it'll cost you.
Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone.
Okay.
However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Phineas doesn't trust many people. How'd he hook up with you? Fine. Tell me how to fix it. And I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right? Running the station's your job. Do it yourself. They're the game, and that's what breaks my heart, is that the game makes you do this crap no matter what. So,
Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
what happens if you kill him?
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
We're gonna save the game. We're gonna save the game, and then we're gonna go flip the switch. And if he double crosses us, like if we get outside and he's like, oh, well, I have tricked you, and you get nothing. Then we'll reload the game and we'll shoot him. The game seems to have a way to do everything that you need to do, even if you murder people. I meant defend yourself from their from their lies. There we go. Okay. All right. Flicking a switch. Flicking a switch. Probably should have stepped outside where he was at. Probably should have done that. Yeah. Let's go back inside, back up to where he was, go out the back way. Because he said come back through the... Give me an instant coffee. Yes. I thought that was the elevator. So when I threw the deal, the lever, I thought we were going to start moving, and we didn't. So I thought we were calling the elevator down. So I thought I was going to get smushed by the elevator. But he did say, you know, bring me a coffee back. So I thought it was out the way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What a pain. What a pain. You ever feel like you don't ever learn a map? You just kind of know where things are at. You don't specifically learn it. Like I can't stop and tell you what this place, the layout of this place is, but if I can run around a little bit, I can find my way out. All right, here we go.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Don't make me come back in there.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you.
Aw, that's
Take
nice.
care out there.
Anyone else hear a high-pitched whining? Did I get tinnitus, or is that just Hiram?
Oh, oh! What the crud? The gigantic gun on the front of it. Did you see the gun on the front of that? Wow.
Black holes. Did you see that?
I did. Whose ship was
Like
that?
a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
They're all talking to each other. Will someone explain what's going on?
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Jumpstart the tower, which we did. Speak with Phineas. Are we going to have to see where the ship lands? Retrieve the gunship's targeting module. There should be another one for the guns. There's not. Okay. Wheel. So we're here. Yeah, I have no idea where that thing landed. I don't know what direction is north. Like, I see it in that direction, but I don't... Okay, that's west. So it landed west of this tower. So if this is north... So it landed over here somewhere. Okay, yeah. I can see which way I'm pointing now. Yeah, okay. So let's fast travel there. And then let's just go, I suppose, north of this location. Northwest of the location we're going to be in. So... Ugh. I hate being set on fire by those stupid little worms. So annoying. And how many times do I have to loot these people? Surely I've come through here before. I don't know, man. Like I really feel like I have looted and killed everything on this map, but I keep running across bodies that still have things on them, and I still am fighting these lizard things. So weird. Maybe they respawned when that event happened. Oh, there's a, what is that? Is that going to be the quest? So that's going to be the, yeah, it fell over there. Well, I was pretty good northwest of where that location was, just across across the way. That's fine though. We'll fast travel there and then we should be going west. Yep. And look, more bad guys. MSI Sentinel and Iconoclast Revolutionary. We are not getting involved in that. The Iconoclast win. Oh yeah, this is the that's the printing press. So MSI was trying to take over the printing press. That's funny. I guess we get to choose who we're gonna give the weapons to the gunship to. And of course we're gonna give them to the Iconoclast because we don't like anybody who wants to get corporations back on this world. The corporations have already left, right? Like, they said that this was a crap place and they don't want anything to do with it, so why? What gun was that? A Bolter 2.0? Bolter 2.0. Is that the same thing that she has? Bolter pistol. Yeah. For some reason I thought I knew that she had something called a Mark II, but I thought it was like a... Well, I thought it was called a Mark II. I'm going to go ahead and kill those things first. They're just so annoying. There you go. Thank you, Ellie. Thanks, ladies. Ah! I kind of like this this assault rifle. I really should upgrade it to have more rounds in the chamber. I bought a 60 round drum magazine for my AR-15. Oh, but like I bought it, and wow, MSI is getting pushed back on all fronts. 3 dead MSI soldiers here. The MSI just lost a little skirmish over there. 4 dead MSI soldiers. That's not good. They told me it's going to take 4 months before they can ship it to me. Like, they told me it was in stock. Like on the web page when I bought it, it was like in stock, shipping today, and I was like, oh, cool. Now this one I kind of know that I didn't take these guys out when I came up here the first time. This is when we ran out of ammunition. So this one I oh, it's a Mega Queen. She's not dead yet. I think now she's gone. Wow. That was fun. Another one down there. Yeah, but this over here, I don't think we cleaned out when we came through. Oh, no, maybe we did. Because I remember maybe buying from this vending machine or selling to it. Where are we at here? 158. Nice. What do you got for me? That's great. That's good loot. We can take care of her while we're here. Oh, look at him move his head. Blammo! And Ellie, you want to take the queen? Queen's down. Wow, he needs to reload that weapon faster. That's weak. That's a weak reload weapons time. Uh-oh. That was more for the girls instead of for me. Farsighted. Repeated eye injuries have made it harder for you to notice things. Melee weapon skills. Ooh. We'll accept that because we don't do melee weapons. A flawed hero. Yeah. So what are we going to take? Whenever you are affected by a harmful side effect, movement during melee damage returned as health. 100 carrying capacity, range. Oh, I really do like that one. You know, we're going to do that one. That one right there, it eats through armor. So, like, if we hit someone for 10, and like all these things that we've been shooting, we've hit them for a lot more than 10 times. But they'll now take away 10 of their armor. It'll stack. And because our primary weapons aren't in-ray weapons, then I think that's a good investment for us. If our primary weapons were in-ray, then we wouldn't take that because in-ray bypasses armor already. But look at this reload speed. That's so slow. Look at that guy. Ooh, pick up heavy machine gun. Yeah. Why are we not using our heavy machine gun? What did we use instead? The sniper rifle? How often do we use the sniper rifle? I don't think we ever use it. We just gotta change the heavy machine gun. We gotta upgrade it and then change it like we did the light machine gun. I think that's the deal. I think we already have a heavy machine gun. I think we left it on the boat. We'll have to go reinvest it. We'll have to spend some time like tweaking that a little bit and getting it to where we want it to be. But I definitely want to use a heavy machine gun. Where are we at here? 51 minutes? I think this is going to be the end of our episode, folks. I think we're going to get right here to the... look at that gun. Look at that hole-mounted gun. It only has one barrel. Probably... If I was the ship designer, if I was the guy making this video game, I would have gotten rid of the single large cannon and I would have replaced it with maybe a triple turret, or at least double. But I think that would look far more imposing to have the triple than just one, because that right there just looks dinky. Do you see how it hangs down and it's just like meh? You know, like I would have improved the housing and I would have put, you know, armor around the housing and I would put a triple on there. I think that would have looked great. It's a blockade enforcer, right? And if it's a blockade enforcer, then it's not gonna... I feel like blockade enforcer is for small craft, and if you have one big gun and you shoot it and miss, you have to wait a long time for it to reload, and the small craft can get away. So I think a triple would make more sense, because the smaller craft trying to evade you is probably gonna be on a more nimble boat, you know? I just stood right there and took that freaking acid to the face. Come on, Ellie. Save me from my own stupidity.
Not bad, huh? That's not accident.
Good job, ladies. Oops. They teleported up here to me. Oh, you got in my way, kid. Come on now. Oh, I can't get up there anyway. Oh my goodness. Here we go. That's the heavy. Let's reload. Alright, count the shells, suck a duck. Already dead. A mega colossal dead in 2 seconds. Turned to friggin' ash, man. How amazing is this gun? How amazing is this gun? It's just fantastic. That's all there is to it. It's just fantastic. Oh, love it. All right, folks, that's it. I'm done. Have a great day. I hope I see you in the next one. We're going to go up there and we're going to steal some weapons and targeting modules and all that crap. And then we're going to give them to the Iconoclast because we don't like corporations. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.